For PoE 3.26, I went with a Tornado of Elemental Turbulence, or ToeT for short, Elementalist. I'll try to make this video as short as possible. There'll be bookmarks in the caption if you want to skip around to whatever section you're interested in. To begin with, I played this build in Trade League, but I only used the currency exchange and didn't trade with other players. I think that getting this build to actually feel good playing SSF would take a long time, but if that's what you're into, go for it. On to skills. Through Acts 1 and 2, I just used Frostbolt with faster casting and arcane focus. Then from Act 3 to Endgame, I switched to Eye of Winter with faster casting, arcane focus, and increased crit chance and damage. I got lucky and found a tabula off a merc, I think in Act 4, so I had a 6 link for the majority of this league. In Endgame, I got ToeT after only a couple of lab farming attempts, setting up with Conk Effect, increased crit chance and damage, Empower, and Inspiration. I got a level for Empower using div cards from the currency exchange, and I don't think it was that expensive. ToeT isn't a spell you need to just spam. Base tornado duration is 4 seconds, so it's kind of like a dot spell. So I interspersed casting tornadoes with casting Penance Brand for more damage against bosses and tougher rares. Now onto gear. First up, defense. The way I have things set up, you can take some hits, but it felt like I got one shot a lot. To try to help mitigate damage, I used some armor and spell block. Without high spell block, I would consistently get wrecked by spells. I think the better alternative would be to go CI and focus on Energy Shield, but I didn't have the gear to make the switch. The uniques I used for this build: Wrathpith Globe, Incandescent Heart, the 2 Taming Rings, and Taste of Hate were mostly easy to acquire. Wrathpith Globe I got from a Nameless Seer. I had multiple Incandescent Hearts drop. The Taming Rings are from a vendor recipe, and Taste of Hate I got from divination cards. To scale damage, you can use wands, scepters, or even staves if you can build around them. I found this wand off a merc and just crafted it further. I use auras, heralds, and golems to further scale damage, so Zealotry, Herald of Ash, Herald of Purity, and Hatred. And then the requisite cluster jewels I farmed with Delirium, and the other jewels I farmed with Abyss, or they were just random drops. So from my POB setup, my average DPS is around 1.6 million with the setup that I have. With this, it easily clears up to T16 maps. I think the clear speed is good enough through tier 16.5 and 17. You're not necessarily going to one-shot absolutely everything, but it works well enough. Eventually, I was able to beat all of the T17 map bosses. The Ziggurat boss fight is absolute garbage, but it's doable. As far as Ubers go, I tried Uber Cortex and I got about 3/4 of the way through, and I got Uber Eater of Worlds down to around 50% or so. I didn't get a chance to try any of the other Uber bosses. I think if I put more efforts into them, I probably would have been able to beat Uber Eater of Worlds and Uber Cortex eventually. So to end this video, I'll show some map clearing and some boss kills. Thanks for watching.